Just press the button. Right, am I there yet? Hi guys, how are you doing? I'm back again. Hopefully everything goes okay tonight. I had problems last week on Steve's live, and I was in for a chat on Rich's live last night and I had problems there as well. Hopefully I'm getting that sorted. So who's in? Dave's in. Cheers. Thanks for the super chat, Dave. Glyn's in. Jeff's in. Doug's in. I think Rich is in. Cuz is in. Nick's in. Jay's in. David's in. Dale's in. Oh, Glyn's in. Sorry, Glyn. And who else? Matthew. Gallagher's in. Right, what am I doing tonight? Tonight I'm going to see if I've got enough time to do a couple of boxes. I've got two spindle blanks. I've got an oak spindle blank, which is about 6 by 3 by 3. And I've got a Bubinga spindle blank, which is around about the same size. Plus I've got a small piece of Bubinga as well. And I'm hoping to do an inlay for the oak box. Hi, Donna. Hi, James. Now, one thing, I've been meaning to say this for weeks and I keep on bloody forgetting. Right, I have had quite a few people wanting to come and have a visit at any time, which I've got to say Jane and I really don't mind, although we are quite introverted within ourselves. We have got rules, though, when you come to visit. And this is in all seriousness, this is. No kids. We don't do kids. We never have. We didn't bother with any ourselves. No kids. No dogs. Mainly because our dogs are more of a pack and they will probably kill anything that comes in. And the third rule is no exceptions, I'm afraid. And if that's putting people off, I'm terribly sorry, but that's the way it's got to be to keep a happy family here. Right, I'm going to get on. I'll swap. No, I'll not swap. I'll just change this camera angle and then I can swap between the other cameras. Bear with me a second. 30 already, my God. Bit blurry, not that bad a bit. I'll tell you what, I'll go onto the overhead camera and see what that's like. Right, how's that? That's the overhead camera. Grand. Okay, we'll get started and I'm running at about 1500 just to get it rounded off. And what I'll do, I'll get all 3 bits of wood rounded off and tenons put on before I start making the boxes. And onto the parting tool just to square the ends off. And now to do the tenons. Can't see my screen properly, I forgot to come out of the settings. Hi Harold. Hi Christine and Michael. Right, that's the first one done. Good evening, Ivor. Get the next one in. Move my tool rest out. Evening, Dr. D. Oh, I'm going to have to stop. I've just had a notification I'm live. I'm going to have to go and watch. I just find that so strange. I'm making a couple of boxes. That's what I'm making today. One will hopefully have an inlaid top and the other one won't. Evening, Billy. Evening, Bob. Evening, Ian. Just need my short to rest. It does. One of the best. Sorry, Ian. This is Ian Edge in answer to your comment there. One of the best and most expensive timbers you can use for inlays is Thoya Burr. It's absolutely gorgeous, but it's very, very expensive. But if you use it as an inlay, it keeps the cost way down. What's wrong with them? The work. Right, David, the first one that I turned down, that's a piece of oak. And this one is a piece of Bubinga, which, as you can see, at some point has had some worm in there. Evening, Mark. And evening, Rubber-Dub. Right, I'll just... Well, I think they're going to be a bit dizzy now, Dr. D. Evening, Red Eye. Right, I think I'll do the oak one first. I'm just going to get the centre out and put the chuck on. No problem, Mark. Evening, Rich. Just going to have to move the table. I keep on hitting it with the tool rest. With the banjo, I mean. Evening, Claire. Right, I'm just going to measure this and get it marked up for doing the lid. Oh, we've got 5, just over 5 1/4. 2 1/2. Evening, Steve. Do the lid at about 3 1/2 because I'm going to do the lid. Do the box at about 3 1/2 because I am going to be losing a bit off here. So I think that should work out. So 3 and 2. Aye, that's near enough. Glenn, I don't think a 6-inch chuck is supposed to go onto a jet that size. I may well be wrong, but I don't think it is. Right, I'm just going to part. No, in fact, I'll not. I'll do some shaping first. Very nice, Midnight. I think we'll leave that one there. Evening, Debbie. Evening, Woody. The temperature in the cave is toasty warm because I've got the wood burner going. Evening, Country Wood Girl. Right, I'm going to get this parted off now. Just about there. Evening, Andy. Right, I just want to get a small lip on here for the lid to go on to. That should do it. Right, now there's a whole variety of ways you can actually clean out the box. You can use your spindle gouge as a drill. Oh, no, I'm just changing the camera. So yeah, you can use the spindle gouge as a drill. I'll just turn the speed down when I'm doing this. So you want the spindle gouge right on center height. Right, so you've got your spindle gouge sitting on center height without trying to do that, and then basically shove it in. How's Jacob keeping, Andy? Evening, Phil. That was a bit of a dig there, David. Glyn keeps on saying he's crap at turning, and he's not. I've seen him turn. He's not crap. So, I'm moving on. I'm going to use one of my Cheapo Productions carbide tools just to start cleaning out down the side. Oh, it's quite easy to turn a cylinder. You just turn the outside, then drill the inside. So many people unsubscribing now. Hi, Chris. Kiski. Here's my trusty depth gauge. There's just a little nub in the bottom that I'm trying to get rid of now. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? These depth gauges. Well, there's no nub in the bottom now anyway. Right, I'll stick the top in, get the top turned. Watch this then, Wayne. You see that? Metal turning. Thank you. Ah, well. I'll see there's been another one of them. Just one more. Just one more. That'll do it. Then I'll end up with a French fit. No. Has anybody else done a French fit lid for the boxes? Too loose. No, Steve, I don't do very much thread chasing. To tell you the truth, I could do it on some yew. I've been trying for ages to get some decent boxwood to do some thread chasing on. Thread chasing, because basically what you've got, there's my camera. I'm on the wrong bloody camera. You've got two tools, because like this, there's a bit out of focus there. Okay, the flat one, when you run it down the outside of a spindle and you keep it moving and go in and in, that puts a thread on the outside. Then on the inside of the lid, like this, you've got a different one, and basically you do the same thing. You push it in, keep on pushing it in, getting deeper and deeper, and that puts a thread on the inside of the lid. So instead of having a push fit like this one's going to be, it's actually got a screw-in fit. Right, I'm getting very close now. Wayne, you're getting as bad as me. Oh, there we are. Get them threads lined up. Sorry, threads. Keep on talking about threads now. Get the grain lined up. There we are. That's a nice fit. That's a nice fit on there. Right. Oh, I'll get the inside of that cleaned out a wee bit. I hope you lot realise I'm having to stand here turning this, listening to Dale reading his bloody whiskey cabinet. Torture. It's torture. No, you can buy different thread pitches. I can't remember. It hasn't got written on here what threads these are. Just bear with me a second. Yeah, these ones are 12 TPI. You can get them 10 TPI. You can get them 16 TPI. I think they're the most popular sizes that the tool manufacturers do. Right, I'll just give that a quick sand off. Yeah. Yeah. It takes, to tell you the truth, if you want to use hand threading tools, they do take a hell of a lot of getting used to. Or you can get threading jigs. Paul Howard does a very good threading jig. It's expensive, but it's good. You can buy cheap ones. I think I've got a cheap one, which I don't. Yes. Right, acrylic sand and sealer. No colouring, no burning. Oh well, I might put some highlight lines on after, but other than that, no colouring, no burning. I might do a bit of texture on the inlay top, but I haven't decided that yet. And then we will move on to You Will Faithful. Can never get the right light on this. Yorkshire grit. Apply liberally. Then you can stock up again when you come to make a central in May. Okay, country wood girl, give me about 6 months to get some practice in, and I might do that. All right. Simon Hope did I think it was Simon. I'm sure has got a video on his website. I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, but I think he's got a video on his website of doing hand chasing. But hand chasing really is very easy. You just have one hand going like that and the other one going. So there you go. There's the hand chasing done. Yeah, well. I'll quickly sand the outside. Evening, Alan. It depends on which one I get to first when it comes to sand and sealer. I'm not overly concerned. The only time that I'll choose a particular type of sand and sealer is when I'm doing colouring. Because if you're doing colouring, if you use a spirit-based colour, like a spirit stain, don't use cellulose sand and sealer because that makes it run. If you're using a water-based colour or stain, don't use acrylic sand and sealer because that makes the colours run. That's about the only thing that I've got on. Very good. Yeah, I think it was. Phil, there's just one for Phil. Phil, it won't let you put a link in unless you're a moderator. I'll sand a bit of the inside. I'm not putting my finger all the way down while it's running, so I'll just do a little bit. Evening, David. 68, down. Back in the old days. Excuse the giggling here. Dale and I are just doing some Monty Python stuff. Now, I'll put you might have noticed on the top, I didn't put the final finish on. I'm going to put the final finish on once I get it all turned and ready to part off. Evening, Brian. Right, let's see how this fits on. That's quite nice. Let's get these lined up. Right, duct tape. Bloody typical. I'll not be able to find any flaming duct tape. Terrible. I wonder if I should just put that lid into the chuck. Evening, Nick. Thank you very much. Right. It's actually strange, isn't it? Everybody calls it duct tape when actually it's supposed to be duct tape. And it's probably the one thing it never gets used for is on air ducts. Right, I'll put a bit of detail up here. Just to coincide. Oh, did that the wrong way around. Got a lot of tear out there. I'll just get that repaired. It's a silly thing to do. I think the noise we're getting there is just my tailstock. What was that for? Right, the threading tools. You don't have to get them through Simon Hope. Hamlet, which is the ones I've got, Hamlet do threading tools. I think they were the first ones to do them. And I'm sure there are Hamlet outlets in the US. Yeah, Crown do them as well. Evening, Stace. God, this chuck's holding on well tonight. Right. I'm just measuring the size of the opening. Take it a wee bit bigger to start off with. Thank you very much, Steve. Much appreciated. Evening, Clive. Now I'm putting a very slight taper going out on this, just in case I get it too small. So hopefully it'll go in there and fit. As the actress said to the bishop. It's getting better. Could have sworn I had it that time. I'm going to stop telling jokes. Right, so that's fitting in quite nicely, so I'll just get this parted off. Stick the box back in. I'm just going to use super glue in this. Glyn, you're terrible. The things that woman has to put up with. Evening, Doc. Cheers, Doc. Right then. There's a bit of glue on this, so I'm just going to get that cleaned off. That's done that. I'll just get the top cleaned off now. We're up to 74 watching. Mind the light. Whoops. Try that one again. I'll tell you what, I'll just leave that in there for the moment till it gets properly dry, and we'll start on the next one. Was that you off to work, Woody? Right, I'll just go back onto the overhead camera while I'm shaping this. I probably didn't need to put a tenon on both ends of this. I'll probably just turn the lid in a 1er. I'm just want to quickly, if I can find, going to quickly give my gouge a sharpen. And again, we'll have a mark off of all right. Evening, Pam. Nice to see you. There you go, Leona. That's a new one. Night Nurse and Vodka. You're good. You're probably right, Gail, but I'm not going to tell her that. Evening. Claire, another Claire. thing up it. Better sand this up now. Evening, Cheryl. Right, I've got a couple of bits of, in fact, no, Yorkshire grit should take that off. I was going to say I was going to knock that back with some Scotch Brite, but we'll see what the Yorkshire grit does. I'll just finish that off with some microcrystalline wax. Yes, I could actually, in fact, probably what I should have done, Dark, was left it square, and that makes it look even more oriental. Right, I'm just going to part this off. I'll sand the bottom of the top, if you like, once I get everything finished. There we go, that's the lid done. I can get that finished off sanding a bit later. And now to shape the top. Again, I'll just take a quick measurement so I can see what sort of size the opening needs to be. And now I can start blending in and shaping the box. Right, sorry Claire, I should have explained that. Right, with the spindle blank like this, with the square spindle blank, rather than turning it into the round like this, I could have left it square and then gone up and shaped the lid so it still had a square outside. Does that explain it? And a bit of chatter there. I mustn't be dropping around. Probably going to be pushing on the 2 hours tonight. Yes, kinda. Like a miniature birdhouse box shape thingy-me-jig, flip, thingy-me-bob. Aye. One of them. Right, I'll just take that in a wee bit. Just clean up some of this area here with the parting tool, just so I can get ready to part it off. Right then. Start cleaning out the inside. And change cameras again. No, it's not finished yet. I've still got to finish the top on that one, Leona. Okay, Matthew, thanks for coming in. I don't think this is going to be anywhere near sized yet, but we will have a check. Now, I'm just going to get the tape off the bottom there with my skew chisel. Steam. No, that's not actually far off. nearly there. Oh, another one. All right. Night, Lynn. Thanks for coming. There we are. Went too far. I've got a French fit on that one, but I'm not bothered. Such is life. Too loose. I said that earlier on, Deal. Okay. Right, so just carry on getting this cleaned out. Well, to tell you the truth, somebody said on my Facebook, my ordinary Facebook account the other night, that I should do a calendar of all the sunset photos that I take. Sorry about the vibration. I've got the base of this a wee bit thin or skinny. Oh, very good. Go for it, Claire. Evening, Chris. Maybe a different tool rest. That one isn't long enough. No, that's a good idea, Steve. Night night. Right, that's getting to about the thickness or the thinness that I'm wanting. Now you can, like you've seen, I've used me spindle gouge, I've used me small carbide. You can get proper box scrapers for doing this type of work, and they work quite well. And if you like, these are ordinary scrapers, but you can actually turn them into negative rake quite easily, either on whatever sharpening system you use, or I was looking for one of the diamond files there. Just hold on a second. Just use one of the diamond files and just go over the top, just to put a slight negative on there. Doesn't really need it. And then you can use these. But remember, if you are using ordinary scrapers rather than negative rake ones, you've got to have your tool rest above centre. Bloody lamb jalfrezi, and he didn't even invite us. That's terrible. Night, Claire. I've still got a bit to play with there. If you see shavings coming out the side, you know you've gone a wee bit too far. Right, I'm going back to my other scraper. I'm using the round nose, carbide, just to clean the nub off the bottom again. Right, I think that'll do for that. Get this sanded off now. So again, start with 120. I just want to have a look at this base, see if I cooked it up using the... I should clean off with sanding. I'll just get the inside of this cleaned out in a second. Okay. That's better. Straight on there. That was 120. I'm going to go straight onto the 240. I'm getting bloody hungry, all this talk with food. Right, just rubbing in the sand and sealer a wee bit, and then we'll go back to the old Yorkshire grit again. Yeah, I'll be having some of that once I go in the house. I know what Jane's comfort food is. No, cheesy mash. Cheesy mash with sweet corn and bacon. Right then. I'll just get this parted off, just so you can see what it's like once I find my parting tool. chisel. Right, I'll just change the camera so I can show you this. Which one am I wanting it on? Put it onto that one. I'll tilt the camera up. Right, so there's that one, guys. So that's a nice piece of Bubinga. And it's standing, or the dimensions are, I should say, around about 4.5 inches by 2 3/4. There you go. That's the first one. First one done. Good. Right, let's see if this will hold together. I've still got a couple of bits of chip out here where I turned it the wrong way around, which I'm going to have to try and get rid of. Sorry guys, forgot the camera. Yeah, we'll stick with that one. Knife country girl. Oh, pump. I'll tell you what, this super glue is absolute total and utter pants. Well, if it doesn't work this time, I'll do the 5-minute epoxy, but I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'll not do it tonight. Right. Now, what I'll do, I'll bring the tailstock up very lightly and use a detail spindle gouge to get in there. Get my small rest again. It's like a 10-minute nap. All right, okay. Thank you for that. Right, so I'm going to use my fine spindle gouge or detail spindle gouge. Yeah. Just got a couple of bits of glue showing. Right, Tracy. Right, I'll get that sanded up. And then the usual sand and sealer. I've got a bit of a nick out of there. I'm not overly concerned about that. Basically, I'm just showing you what I do. We're a bit of a lip on there, to tell you the truth. I think I'll just get rid of that. Famous last words. And if I can, then I'm probably gonna, right, if this lid jumps out again, I'll leave it for tonight and finish it off tomorrow and show you the photographs. What I'm going to try and do here, I'll just change the camera again. Right, just here, there's a little bit of tear out on the lid. And just here, I can actually see some white of the accelerator or the glue when it's been accelerated. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my small diamond point tool just to see if I can put a highlight in here. Like I say, if it goes wrong and the top comes off, the top comes off. I'll repair it tomorrow and put photographs up. That's looking a lot better. I'll get some sand and sealer on there. Oh, I'm not doing that bad. Not doing that bad. Alright, just stick some grit on the top here. Get that rubbed in. Dark, as soon as you come in the chat, I just start giggling. Can't help it. Well, last week was 70. That was the highest. So I think we went up to 74 tonight, didn't we? All right. No, I've never had that many likes. Right, stick some microfine on. I'll get the top waxed first. Just sure to flip off or something. Right, I'll hold that on there. Dark, you're all heart. You really are. Night, Andy. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, right. Right, I'll take that out. I'll just get the bottom. Right, I've just got a bit of furry bit on the bottom here, which I'll get rid of. That's it. And we'll get this parted off. Oh, bloody hell. No wonder since over. Weekend before me, you'll not be recovered. Is that us? Looks like I just lost Dale. Right. Oh, I'm back. Right, and just get this grain lined up. Is that lined up the right way? And that's it. Right, I'll put you back on the other camera again. Right, there you are, guys. So that's the yoke box with the Bubinga inlay in the top. That could have turned out better. I'm not that happy with it. I might replace it at some point, but that's basically it. And if you listen closely, pop, a good fit. So there we go. One Bubinga, one oak box. That's not bad. Hour and 45 minutes we've been going. So guys, any questions before we decide to call it a night? I think I've just lost Dale, I'm not very sure. Oh, he's still there. Yeah, that happens sometimes, Doc. Cheers, Steve. Right then, guys. I hope you've had a good night watching what I've been doing, just doing my usual stuff. I've enjoyed the night, getting 2 projects done. I've not got anything planned this weekend, so I should be able to get in the shop and get a video done with some colouring, because I haven't done any colouring for ages. With some colouring, so I'll get a video done. I'll probably put it out as a premiere again, because I think that went down quite well. And I'll be back next Wednesday. So, sorry. All right. Is that on Sunday? That's on Sunday. You know, I was going to pick you up on that when you said it was, what's his name? Starman, because I'm sure that was Aladdin Sane. No, I actually I looked it up, and it was right at the end of the Ziggy Stardust era, just before he went to Aladdin Sane. Sorry, that's Dale and I talking about something. Right then. So that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for coming along. I think at one point we had 75 in. I had 60 likes. It's been, I've enjoyed tonight, like I say, getting 2 projects done. And I will hopefully see you next Wednesday. Bye for now. And we're out.